Let's just talk about it. Making real, genuine friends as an adult, it can feel completely impossible sometimes, right? Like you're trying to solve this giant, complicated puzzle with half the pieces missing. But what if I told you it's actually way, way simpler than you think? Let's break it down.
And hey, let's be real for a second. That feeling is totally valid. If you've ever stood in a room full of people and just felt completely on the outside, like everyone else got a rule book you didn't, yeah, you're not alone in that. Not even close. But the real question we need to ask is why? Why does it feel this tough?
Okay, this right here, this is the most important thing we're going to cover. The reason it feels so impossible is that we treat friendship like it's magic, or, I don't know, luck, like you just have to wait for chemistry to strike like lightning. But that's not it at all. The truth is, making friends is a skill. And just like any other skill, you can learn it, you can practice it, and you can get really good at it. So today, we're going to learn the mechanics.
All right, so let's get into the practical stuff. Your first move. This is your secret weapon for making a real connection in pretty much any group setting. It's called the ISO play. The ISO play, which is short for isolation play, is exactly as simple as it sounds. So picture it. You're at a party, a networking event, whatever. Instead of trying to be the star of the show for the whole group, you just turn to the person next to you and start a little one-on-one chat. That's it. That is the entire move. So why is this little move so powerful? Well, it instantly just melts away all that social pressure. I mean, trying to be hilarious and engaging for a group of 8 people, that's exhausting. But a simple one-on-one conversation, that's totally low stakes. It carves out this little quiet space where a real, genuine connection can actually spark, away from all the noise. And here's how you actually do it. 3 easy steps. First, just watch. Take a second, read the room. Second, find a partner. Just look for someone who seems kind of open. Maybe they're on the edge of the big conversation. And third, just start talking, a little side chat. It can be something as simple as, hey, this music is great, or asking them about their drink. Seriously, that's all it takes. Okay, so the ISO play gets your foot in the door. You've made that first little spark. But now what? How do you take that casual chat with someone who's basically a stranger and turn it into a real, actual friendship? That's the next big piece of the puzzle. This really lays out the whole journey, doesn't it? Over on the left, you have an acquaintance. That relationship is all about context, right? They're your coworker, your gym buddy. It's low commitment. But a friend, over on the right, that's different. That connection goes beyond the original context. It's built on shared experiences, and it keeps going. So the million-dollar question is, how do you cross that bridge from the left side to the right? Well, that bridge is actually way simpler than you'd think, and you probably have the tool for it in your pocket right now. It's a move we call the group chat gambit. This is the modern-day secret to weaving those separate little interactions into a real community. And listen, this isn't just some random idea I came up with. It's a key concept from the source material, which calls this whole thing the architecture of modern connection. The quote says it all loud and clear. Group chats are basically an engine for turning acquaintances into actual friends. So how in the world does a simple group chat do all that heavy lifting? Well, for starters, it creates a shared space for you all that lives outside of where you first met. It makes planning the next hangout ridiculously easy. But, and this is the important part, it's where the real stuff happens. It's where the inside jokes are born, where you build up a shared history. It's kind of like a digital campfire for our time.
So we've gone through the 2 main strategies. Let's pull it all together into a really simple, actionable playbook that you can literally start using tonight.
Really, it just boils down to this 2-step plan. Step 1, use the ISO play when you're in a group to make those initial low-pressure connections. Step 2, once you've clicked with a couple of people, you launch the group chat gambit. Use that little shared digital space to turn those first sparks into a real friendship. And that right there brings us all the way back to the main point. If you walk away with just one thing today, I want it to be this. Making friends is not some mystical art form. It's not about luck. It's not about waiting for the perfect person to fall out of the sky. It is about using simple, practical, repeatable methods. It's a skill, and you can learn it. So look, this isn't just some interesting theory. This is a call to action. You have the playbook now. It's yours. So I'm just going to leave you with this one question. Who are you going to connect with this week? Go on, put it into practice.